I'm going to be painting this cake today. Just using today is a little bit of vodka. That's kind of like the watercolor part. That's like the water I use instead of using just straight water. Food coloring, that's what I'm going to be using as paints, because as you know, people are going to be eating this cake, so you don't exactly want to use poison. So yeah, basically that's kind of what I use. So yeah, stay tuned, check it out. Shout out to Confections Cake Co. They are awesome. Hope you guys like this. Basically, to get the layout of the Van Gogh painting, I used kind of like a dry brush technique. It really worked well with the different textures, just kind of gives that look. The vodka works really well because it actually helps me loosen up some of the food coloring areas that might need to be kind of erased a little bit, and that way I can get kind of that blended, different textured look. I tried to start with more of the lighter tones first and then build up to the darker tones because I find a lot of the time with fondant, the dark that you do will actually get even darker. So if you start off with the lighter tones first, that kind of can help you layer. So there you have it, Van Gogh on a cake. So for this Monet section of the painting, I definitely started with a lot more of the vodka because I wanted kind of to get that poured effect. What I really love about fondant is when you kind of get it wet with that vodka, it definitely kind of does this really neat thing where you can see, I don't know how to explain it, more of like the ripples and the movement. So I would add kind of a color, see if I liked how it blended, and then I would just kind of push downward with my brush, and then that would create like this really neat, kind of looked more like a reflection look. And fondant's kind of cool for this because part of the actual fondant kind of like drips off, and it just creates this really cool effect. I love it. So when you find that really good consistency, just keep going with it, and I just kind of went around and just pulled the fondant, or not the fondant, pulled the paint down. Over here, I kind of started to erase out some of the lily pads because in the painting they're more of like a white tone, so I kind of erased that out with the vodka. Vodka is really cool like that. It's surprising how durable fondant actually is. Well, there you have it, the end result. Thank you guys for watching my Vincent van Gogh and Monet style painting. I hope you enjoyed watching this and you got some helpful hints and tricks. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe and like below.